Hana squeezed my hand. "Are you sure?" she asked. All I could do was nod. Breathe. Turning the pages, I scribbled my name. I ignored the tiny noises you made in your sleep. Ignored how the whole room smelled like antiseptic. Paid all my attention to the neon pink arrow marking where my final signature should go. Above it was a warning in bold letters. Upon surrender, the original birth certificate will be sealed, and a new birth certificate will be issued, one with your adoptive parents' names. I signed, erasing myself from your life. It was done. Then I held you one last time. Unwrapping your swaddle, I kissed each of your 10 fingers, your 2 cheeks, your one little nose. Finally, I pressed my palm to your chest. You were warm, and I felt you brand me. "I'm sorry," I whispered, apologizing for what I wanted but could not keep. I held you close a minute longer. Then I let you go. I let Mrs. Pearson carry you away. I couldn't watch. Instead, I bowed my head and clung to the memory of the first time I saw you on an ultrasound. Pot-bellied, hand waving around, umbilical cord floating, a little diver. I saw myself then as one of those calves that circle in shallow water and keep beaching themselves, failing over and over again. I didn't want you to swim in vain. I wanted you to find open water, to dive deep, your life to be a single, straight, perfect line. The door closed, and I remember the quiet snick, the sound of you slipping away from me. When you were gone, the hospital room felt so empty. I thought I might die from loneliness. Someone else would watch you sleep. Someone else would touch your chest and make sure you were breathing. I cried, with such wild abandon, Hana thought I'd torn my stitches. That's it. That's all. All these moments live in me still. You live in me still. Half of my breaths, a quarter of each heartbeat, are yours. I guess that is what happens when you have children. They take a piece of you. I didn't think about the future that day. I didn't think about the Calvins, your new mother and father, how white they were. Who would teach you to be a yellow body in America? I didn't think about what I might tell you if you came to me and asked, "Why, who are you? Who am I?" Of course, I dreamed I might be a part of your life. But in the same way someone wishes upon a star or buys lottery tickets, I never believed it actually might happen. And I never believed we would be back in the same hospital. You 16 years old, me 35. Or that you'd be in the bed this time. And I would be apologizing anew. "I'm sorry, Penny. I messed up. I hurt you. I can't promise I will never hurt you again. The truth is, there isn't much I can promise you. Still, what little I have is yours. No matter what happens, if you forgive me or not, I want you to know I will always be around. Like any parent, I will be here, waiting for my child to come home." Mika. 7 months earlier. Chapter 1. Fired. Mika blinked. "I'm sorry, what?" she asked Greg, in his shoebox of an office. In fact, it wasn't really an office. It was a cubicle carved out of the large copy room at Kennedy, Smith & McDougall Law. But Greg wielded the tiny space like a corner office on the 30th floor. He'd even decorated it. A bonsai tree in the corner of his desk, a cheap samurai sword tacked crookedly to the wall. Greg was white and a self-described Japanophile. On more than